I want to show you guys something strange that I noticed with Santa Inc. So, a lot of people have been reporting that Rotten Tomatoes has locked the audience score, and I think that they're right. I don't think you're ever going to see it go below 3%. And that's pretty terrible. It's horrible. You also can't see how many people have reviewed this anymore. If you've noticed, you used to be able to see how many people reviewed something. That's gone now as well. But check this out. Yesterday, when I did a video on Santa Inc., if you remember, it was at 3%. And I checked it today, and it's like, that's interesting. It's at 4%. So now people are reviewing this again. Check this out. Why did this score raise to 4% when the newest reviews, 13 hours ago, 13 hours ago, 13 hours ago, 14, 15, they're all 1 star? How did it raise up a whole percentage point when every new review for the show is 1 star? Isn't that interesting? Now, yesterday, the newest review was like 16 hours ago. There's not one 5-star review here. Here it is. Right here, 1 day ago. I loved it. Hilarious. But every other new review is now sitting at 1 star. But somehow, some way, Santa Inc. managed to rise up 1 percentage point. Isn't that interesting? And you're going to tell me there's nothing foolish going on over here at Rotten Tomatoes? They're protecting this movie. And another interesting fact, not one critic score, or not enough to calculate. There's not one review here. No one's reviewed it. But they'll say, it's just not enough to calculate. Hollywood Reporter actually reviewed it, though, by the way. And they gave it a good review. It's fair enough. That's their prerogative. Variety also reviewed it. They gave it a low score. This is from December 1st, so that just kind of squeaked by. I didn't even see that they reviewed this. So there's two outlets now, Variety and Hollywood Reporter. Variety gave it a bad review. Hollywood Reporter gave it a positive one. But it really does seem like people are afraid of this. Rotten Tomatoes is afraid of it. Critics are afraid of it. News outlets are afraid of it. Because the only thing that they ever report on when it comes to this show is Seth Rogen's tweets. This is from 19 hours ago from MovieWeb. Okay, and the interesting thing here to me is the headline. Because if you look and you read this headline, it says, Seth Rogen says, what? Are review bombing his series Santa Inc. You think, okay, well, this is an article that's going after critics of the show until you read it. And it seems like they're kind of throwing shade at him a little bit, or at least trying to be neutral. But the headline acts like they're not, because most people are just going to read the headline. And when you go down here, you actually see some stuff. So Seth Rogen tweeted that he's really ticked off a bunch of hate mongers, right? But many have replied to the tweet stating that perhaps the show did not perform well because it's just actually not that good. And this I was kind of surprised about. Reporting the article, someone actually points out the truth, that it's low rated on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, and that most of the people replying to Seth Rogen, because he says, please read the responses to this tweet for confirmation, which I'm guessing most people don't do, shows stuff like this. So have you considered the audience rating isn't based on the things you think, and that maybe it's actually just not that good? Jake Dials here says maybe you just need to come to terms with Santa Inc. and realize it's just not funny. Has nothing to do with anything else, and it's no one's fault but yours, man. HBO Max even did you a favor and turned off comments. That's not true, though, Jake. YouTube themselves turned off the comments, because they have to protect that small creator, HBO Max. Here's another one from Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. When people learn to take criticism without immediately resorting to the hate card, the world will be in a much better place. Santa Inc. is not a good show. It's not funny. It's needlessly political, and it desecrates a beloved holiday. Backlash is deserved. And I 100% agree with that tweet. I 100% agree with that tweet. Because, first off, people are tired of having the things they love trashed. And then if they criticize it, they're called people of hate, which is bullshit. Okay? We're tired of this. Everybody loves Christmas. Christmas is a very loved holiday. And when you come up and you start trashing it, you're going to upset some people. And as they point out here, 5,236 people have given it a 1 star over on IMDb, which is pretty damn low. Pretty damn low. And when you go and you say, I'm going to make this Christmas show, and really you just want to insert Me Too and hating on capitalism and all of this stuff, and you want to mix your message in there and give people a lecture on Christmas, especially over the past 2 years, man. It's a day that people love and they can forget about some shit. You're just going to irritate people. And they don't understand that. Or maybe they do, and they're just playing off of the hate thing to rile people up to watch it too. That's also a thing. So I would love to see the numbers on this, by the way. I would love to see the numbers on Santa Inc. How many people actually watched it? It's interesting to me that, there's not a lot of press on it other than Seth Rogen's comments. No critic review scores over on Rotten Tomatoes. The Rotten Tomatoes score is being artificially held. Not one 5-star review, as far as I could tell. Okay, maybe I'm doing it wrong. All I did was click on this and check out the fact that every new review here is 1 star. Okay. But yet, it's somehow raised up a percentage point. Wouldn't you need to have a positive score in there somewhere? There was none. It's all 1 stars. If anything, it should be getting lower. But that's not happening. So there's something fishy going on here. Just adding more to this. A lot of people already agree that they're doing something weird here on Rotten Tomatoes. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on things. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out.